Now that Amy and I have completed our investigations, we're ready to reveal our findings to each other and our clients for the first time. Well, guys, I'd like you to meet Amy. She's going to be doing a reveal from another room so she can concentrate on the dead and your case without any distractions. Amy, I'd like you to meet Austin and his mom, Elena. There's 3 generations that live here in the house. Austin's grandmother, Judy, and his sister, Delaney, who's 13. These guys are convinced that whatever's here is torturing them, and that's why they called us in. So unless Amy's got some questions for you, she'll describe her walk for us.
As soon as I went into the backyard, I was like, oh, wow. There is this energy. It comes from the hill here and just flowing right into your house. They are 2 entities who roam through the house together. One is pretty small. He had like this little kind of skeleton body, but a male human head. The other one was very, very tall. And at first I thought the tall one was possibly a shadow being. And I'm like, okay, maybe these are both tricksters. And then the little one got up on the big one's shoulder, and that's kind of how they travel around.
So, a few things we need to talk about, obviously. Austin, we'll start with you. Talk about the dark shadows you see in the house.
Around the time that we moved in, I started consistently seeing a shadow figure that would watch me every time I would climb the stairs at night.
We've seen several shadow figures. It was almost like a triangle or a diagonal or something.
I do feel like there is something here that is diabolical.
Amy, in the past, you've said tricksters are usually Native Americans. I did find some tragic history about the tribe that lived in this area, called the Los Sueños Indians. Lived here for like 10,000 years. In 1798, the Spanish missionaries established a settlement nearby, but most of the natives got sick from smallpox, measles, influenza. Now, things actually got worse for them. In 1846, when the Mexican-American War started, it led to one of the bloodiest battles in this region's history. It was called the Temecula Canyon Massacre. It is estimated that over 100 Los Sueños were killed that day. Now, is it possible these tricksters are coming from that tribe?
They were not associated with any tribe. The best that I can, come up with would be some type of unknown, like interdimensional beings.
Now, you said you were nervous about these tricksters. Why was that?
These things are not good. I saw one of them coming out of the ceiling, and there's somebody in the bed sleeping. This thing is like right on them. Everybody seems to be waking up from nightmares.
I had a nightmare where the demon is chasing me around the house. All of a sudden, all of the lights, all my vision turns completely red. And the next thing I know, we're in hell. And I'm trying to get away from this thing.
Melania, if you can, do me a favor and tell Amy about the nightmare you had about your dad and how he looked to you.
A couple nights before he passed, I had a dream. I went into this abandoned building almost, and he was in a coffin, and he was emaciated and just looked terrifying. It just was torturing me. I don't sleep. I can't. It's hard to function.
Could these tricksters have created those nightmares?
Oh, yeah. I had a sketch done of what I saw.
The way you described it and the way they drew this was pretty accurate.
What? That looks like Delaney.
I know that's what's freaking me out too. That makes a lot of sense, because that's the feeling you get at night when you try to go to sleep.
The thing I'm most worried about is what I saw them doing in the bedroom I'm in now.
That's Judy's room, the grandma.
So the living woman was seeing these hands come up from the end of the bed and it was completely overwhelming for her.
That is chilling. That just gave me the chills.
Yeah.
Head to toe.
Grandma's not the only one having issues with physical stuff happening to her bedroom.
My bed shakes on a nightly basis.
You had something happen to you in the bed too, right?
Oh, yeah, several times. My bed got punched, like as hard as someone could punch it, right in between my feet. It feels like somebody's nudging the bed, like, wake up.
Hey, didn't you get pinched?
Yeah, at night, my leg, it's like fingernails. It's like a nerve pain. It's like something just...
The stuff you just heard, is this some of it or all of it from these tricksters?
I believe, like 98%, yeah. The other stuff that I got was the ability for them to make the living here physically ill. There is one living woman in particular here who's getting really the worst of it. I was feeling horrible physical pain with this person. She is very ill, lots of anxiety and heart issues. And I did feel like she possibly could be dying.
My blood pressure's been out of control, and they can't figure out what's causing it. I've had anxiety attacks so bad where I thought I was gonna die.
There have been times where she was so bad that she kind of would tell us, like, to prepare
I
for
forgot.
something like that. And that was very difficult. And I could tell that for a while, it was almost like she was giving up the battle.
I gave him the PIN to my account because I didn't have a will, and I put all the last names on every contact I had in my phone, so if he had to contact anybody, he could.
The dead and the energy coming from the hill outside can wreak havoc on the human body. That kind of energy and being exposed to it consistently is going to make people who are sensitives that encounter it become very drained and lethargic.
It's hard. It's hard. I picture myself in a wheelchair. It inhibits my life. I don't know what else to try. I don't feel like I can be a fully functioning mom.